Good afternoon, everyone. Today we have another great episode of the Forrest and Buber Show. Buber, how are you doing on this fine afternoon?
Fantastic, Forrest. How are you doing?
Doing pretty well. Today's episode will cover this weekend's past fight between Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz, along with the major retirement announcements coming out of the NFL between two legends, Peyton Manning and Calvin Johnson. So the first topic we have for you guys today is the Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz fight that took place this past Saturday, March 5th. So the fight was hosted at MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. The fight took place after Rafael dos Anjos had to step out of the fight due to a broken foot, and then McGregor took on Diaz in a replacement fight. Buber, what were your overall thoughts about this fight?
Well, I certainly underestimated Nate Diaz. I'm pretty shocked. It was a fight that I think a lot of people should have seen coming, including myself. Diaz is a veteran. He's able to take a lot of hits, and I know that McGregor is a big punching power guy, but at the end of the day, you got to have an all well-rounded game, and I think McGregor just didn't come to that. I think his stamina really hurt him in the long run. I mean, Diaz just had it all. He was able to take punches, and he was able to finish him off on the ground, and it worked out beautifully for him.
Topic of the day. This week in the NFL, we found out officially the announcements of two NFL legends, Peyton Manning and Calvin Johnson, who both decided it was time to retire from professional football. Buber, what are your thoughts on these announcements from these two great players?
Well, it's sad. Peyton Manning is one of the all-time greats at the quarterback position, and he really came up big, and it's nice to see that he got his last Super Bowl victory. And as far as Megatron, he just was such a great athlete. He was able to really do things at the position that not a lot of people could do nowadays. He was just a physical presence that was so dominant, and a lot of defenders really didn't know how to stop him.
Calvin goes out after 9 years in the NFL with 83 career touchdowns and over 11,000 receiving yards. And then in 2012 season, we all know that he broke the single-season record for most receiving yards in his position. So
that's an end of an era right there.
Yeah, end of an era to these top players going out on top of their game, though. No one had a real drop-off in statistics, which is nice to see. Well, it looks like we're out of time for this episode of the Forrest and Buber in the Afternoon Show. But next episode, we have a really exciting NFL free agency special that I know Buber's really excited about.
Oh, yeah, I'm very interested to get into my New York G-men. They've made some great moves recently, and as well as other teams in the league. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time on the Forrest and Buber Afternoon Show.